Hello and welcome to some very poorly timed shader optimization. Yeah, we're here. This is going to be Monster Hunter Wilds in like 2-3 minutes probably. But for now, it is a loading bar. An exciting loading bar. Look how much it goes. But yeah, I realized about half an hour ago that I had forgotten to do the Seregios challenge quest, and it leaves in less than an hour and a half, which means I have less than an hour and a half to A rank this challenge quest. And thus here we are, optimizing shaders in a panic. Thankfully, all of the challenge quests I've done so far have taken me, I think, 5 attempts or fewer to get the A rank on. And with the A rank time for this one being 5 minutes or maybe 5:30 or maybe 6 minutes, I don't know. I don't know specifically what it is. All I know is there's enough time to get in at least 10 attempts, maybe. So I should be able to do it, especially if I've got some quality help. I will be doing a lobby with a posted lobby ID. But yeah, I hope folks are ready for some Seregios, and then once that's over, I guess we can do some more Omegas to pass time until the spooky event starts in an hour and a half from now. And then we can do some of that. But at this particular moment in time, I just need these shaders to compile. But yeah, had to swap the stream over from being Pokemon to being Monster Hunter half an hour beforehand. Because, yeah, I don't want to miss a challenge quest's special pendants. I haven't missed any yet, and I don't want to miss this one. I don't care about placing in the rankings. I just care about getting an A. Getting an A and qualifying for the special pendants. And I just have to hope that once the game audio starts, it works fine without any issues. 'Cause, yeah, we're already on a clock that is being eaten away by shaders. I did start this as soon as I could. It was, I woke up late and had breakfast a little later than I had meant to. And thus, as soon as I got back up here, I launched the game and oops, shaders. But yes, this is exciting gameplay of a screen with a loading bar. I mean, we were at like 20% when the stream started, so we'll probably be done within a minute, maybe? Maybe 2, but it won't be too long, one hopes. My CPU's cranking along at 85 degrees on the package, despite having a 360mm AIO on it. So yeah. $83°C on the package, notably. If it was Fahrenheit, that would be a very cold CPU. But surely, this game will just function properly as one expects, as soon as we are done loading in. As soon as I am done feeling this urgency. I've never been on such a time clock. As opposed to other kinds of clock, I suppose. Never been on such a clock for completing a mission in Monster Hunter Wilds before, so hooray stress. And there we go. Health warning, blah, blah, blah. And let's just hope everything works right off the bat. Muted my mic so I could turn up the stream preview volume on my laptop so I could hear, and yep, sounds like game audio is fine. I'm doing a lot of throat clearing today as a result of having had a somewhat greasy breakfast a little bit closer to stream time than usual. But here we go, we're getting into an actual lobby, hooray. Also, I've got a new layered armor thing going on since last time, I do believe. Or maybe I was wearing this last time. I don't remember. What I do know is I need to get this lobby ID up. All right, there we go.
Okay, see you later.
And welcome to the lobby, Brandon. Apparently I haven't done this Gravios either. I don't know how long this Gravios is sticking around. Do I need to do 2 challenge quests? Hang on, just a quick look. Latest news. Boundless Blades is today, is the end of it. Where's the thing about the Gravios challenge quest? Ah, it's this. Okay, that's around until November 4th. So that one we've got time. Thank you for getting the quest set up. Okay, so these are the 2 weapons that I'm actually at all familiar with. I'm going to be going with the Switch Axe, naturally. Crit Eye, Power Prolonger, Crit Boost, Resentment, Max Might, and a handful of things that are nice to have. Got it. Ah, it's the Uth-Duna Axe. Gross. Oops. Okay, and they were kind enough to give us a Rocksteady mantle. Steadying up because he is mad. And the reason I was so upset about the Uthduna axe is its sharpness is just terrible. Almost got that unleash off, and it would have been at least kind of nice. And I know Longsword likes to pop wounds even more than Switch Axe does, so I will leave any wounds created to you. Ooh, nice flash. I didn't even realize we had flashes. Didn't really look around. Nice wound to destroy there. Love keeping this thing on the floor where I can do a full unleash without too much trouble. Of course, I had to flash it after I ran out of amp. He's Scully. I do believe we just got it. No, we didn't. We are a little bit off. So I guess it's 5 minutes on the dot we need. We need to clean that up by 11 seconds. That should be plenty doable. I think if we throw in a mount, that could give us a nice opening. Though we'll need to kind of try to wiggle around having red longsword gauge and me being amped for the knockdown. That would be ideal. Give us a nice big opening to do lots of damage. Also, during the mount, if the Seregios decides to bonk against one of the pillars, that does like 600 damage, which ain't nothing. That's a terrible barrel bowling setup. Oh, decided to post it yourself, eh? That's fine. And Outlander, while they do give us resentment against a monster that inflicts bleed, they also do give us 2 points of bleed res. So it could be worse. If we had no bleed res, it would be worse. Oh, getting him out early, I see. Do you already have red somehow? I mean, I suppose that's possible. And my taking damage from this Seregios during this mount is super calculated so that I get resentment. Yep, definitely calculated and not just me standing too close like a fool. Oh, he's not going to struggle again, is he? He's not. My resentment has worn off. It honestly feels so rare that I actually managed to hit Seregios with my follow-up after an offset. Because it likes to put me in a position where swinging my weapon just cannot possibly do it for me. Longsword can get to red without really interacting with the monsters, save for landing a round slash. That is something that I was not aware of, and something that probably would have helped me get A ranks in certain arenas a lot more easily. Because longsword has been one of the weapons that I use in arenas. Clearly I've got more tech to learn. Got a spinny boy. Get offset, nerd. Dude's feet were off the ground when that flash went off. Got lucky that he walked into that before the hitbox was over. Rip. We're over time anyway. So we went 40 seconds slower this time. I know part of that was I was not playing as well this time. Considering the mount itself was less than 40 seconds, I know for a fact that that didn't cost us the time. Especially since he bonked on the thing and thus gained us some damage value.
Okay, quest accepted.
Well, that's a bad start. Dude, stop missing me when I'm trying to counter. All right, there's our bonk. 800 damage. this time I didn't just stand around like a fool while he was being mounted. I at least contributed something. Bad time to sharpen. Oh, come on. It did the sound that said I was done charging. Dude must have hit me on like the last frame he could before I had super armor. Did he just take 88 damage from falling? And we got it. Hooray! Nicely done, Brandon. And now my stress is officially relieved. So now it's time to kill an hour until such time as the spooky event starts. Let's just see here real quick. Still just us, but I don't feel like doing the Gravios right now. I do not need Savage Omega anymore. And thus, I will not be posting Savage Omega right now, but I do need nodules, so it is Omega time. We want to have... We're going to set it to only support hunters. I'll have to add you to the link party. And we're going to get rid of Mina because Alessa and Kai are better.
Make sure you're You're prepared.
Though this is just standard Omega, so it's not like it's the biggest of deals to begin with. I appear to still have my Omega stuff all ready to go. That's good. And off we go to fight another robot.
Let's be on our way. Target sighted.
So fun fact, you can kill Rocket Punch with your slinger. I actually have gotten more nodules since the last time we played. Specifically, I've gotten 2 more nodules, and they came from the same quest. I have gotten nodules on exactly 3 Omega hunts total. I don't think I've ever seen Omega do that move before. I mean, if you're going to do the big laser at me, I'm just going to sit in the shield. I'm aware that Greatsword can get a true charge slash off of a wound break, so I will leave that to you. All I get out of it is some easy meter filling. inventories aren't exactly hard to fill when I've got an element file anyway.
Any lingering effects?
That was a good shield. This wound just because it ends Pantocrator. It's probably supposed to be pronounced Pantocrator. It's like Greek or something. It means ruler of all or something to that effect. Took a hit to grab a shield. Was a little too close in. Imagine if Savage Omega was this kind about dropping us shields. Glowy boy died. Brandon, this is normal. We do not need to use that on the Nerscylla.
Thanks, that helps.
Yeah, the crumbling ice wall, Omega is 100% always in position to get hit by it as soon as the Delta attack ends. I would much rather get the damage on Omega than on the Nerscylla. Like, when the DPS check is hard and savage, there's a case to be made for using it on Nerscylla, but on normal, the DPS check is not hard. You just use it on Omega. And even in Savage, if you can make the DPS check without it, then just use the Crumbling Wall on Omega. It dramatically reduces the amount of time you have to spend in the hardest phases. I already have a shield unit, so that one is yours. Dude loves his frontal lasers.
Thanks, that helps. Stamina boost. Stop it.
His eyes are on me. Just where I want them.
Is that the first power clash we've seen? Oh, dang, that rock broke a foreleg. It's actually not ideal because it means we missed out on the knockdown. And nicely done.
Yes, we did it.
I love Carver. How am I carving the micros from up here? And no nodule, as is usual. Looks like we definitely have time for 2 more of these, possibly 3. But probably not 3. Not if they take as long as that one did. Before the Halloween or autumn event starts. Spooky time.
I'm counting on you. Do you have everything? Target sighted. Let's begin then.
So, just yesterday, or the day before, but recently, Capcom showed off a preview of the character creator for Stories 3. It's pretty neat. We have quite a few options. I like how the young version of your character does in fact change to reflect what you've done with your character, which is very good considering I didn't want to be playing as Prince Bolcut from the trailer that they showed where we first saw our character's young self. And some people are making a big deal out of the fact that they showed... Did the glowy boy just land? Or, no, glowy boy's over here. Thought I saw Glowy Boy land in the mustard bomb and just die on impact. But yeah, people are making a big deal out of the fact that you can give your character Wyverian ears. And some people are like, oh, is that going to change how your family looks and stuff? But something they are neglecting to notice in regards to those Wyverian ears is that they are in the accessories portion of the character creator. And therefore they aren't real Wyverian ears. They're not going to change anything other than what your ears look like.
All right, let's get to it.
The game treats them like they're glasses. And if we're honest, glasses have more heritability than fake ears. He's already had his face weak point hit.
That's okay.
We've been getting more supplies. Check your favorite house.
Rip. I was a little late in getting to my outers. Really wish this guy would get off the wall. Thank you.
Kept you waiting.
Thanks. That helped.
Thanks.
Thanks. That helped.
I feel like I've been working on this leg for a while and still no wound.
Thanks.
There's a wound on it now. Shit was too high up to hit.
Nothing here.
Don't know who made that wound, but I sure as hell was the one who initiated the weak point strike there. kind of amusing that canonically the FF14 Archveld was a result of Omega fighting Archveld, getting fed up with its nonsense, and portaling it to another dimension. I'm glad fire stops burning once Omega is out of the area.
I still have fight in me. That was a fine hit, Hunter.
Just did unbridled instead of full release so that I could actually get it off in time.
Thanks. That helped.
Ooh, nice cancel on the mustard bomb. I wonder what the maximum number of tank swap things you can get on you is before, like, actually just dying.
Thanks.
My full release carried me out of the shield. Here's where I realized that I forgot to get my Mog of Ages ready.
Thanks, that helps.
Well, that Marlboro almost, or Marble. That's what it, Marbles. It almost got to help. I do so love that they put Escape in this game. We got a fight that's unlike anything else in the game. We got music that's unlike anything else in the game. I loved the Behemoth collab. Like, no bones about it, Extreme Behemoth was my favorite fight in base Monster Hunter World. But Omega just blows it out of the water.
Thanks. That helped.
Have a bubble deployed. Make good use of it.
Probably should have saved this face shield generation for the next phase. But whatever. Oh, we got a leg break for runtime. I've got my shield generator, so that one's yours. Well, rip Alessa. Well, that's one way to cancel the freaking mustard bomb.
Jaunty too for your stamina.
I love when he keeps his only unbroken leg inside of a shield. And we do not get to break the power thingy. A shame. But we have broken everything else. Suck ice, jerk. This might be close enough. That isn't. And this isn't now that his turn. Oh, never mind, it is. Got the kill with it. Nice.
Time to head back. Want to get a meal?
And of course, no nodule. I'm gonna have to check how many Omegas I've defeated and gotten exactly 3 nodules out of, from specifically 2 Omegas. I've hunted 18 and gotten 3 nodules. Which, hey, 1 in 6 isn't the worst. Means I'll have gotten 5 by the time I get the Wave Cannon title. And then I'll only need 3 more. Normally I like being done collecting monster parts before I'm done collecting monster titles. Gonna post this next one, though I need to use the restroom before we actually go on it. So I'm
counting on you.
will be right back. And in the meantime, it will be tea time. And I am back, and I see Brandon and I both have 3 scratches over our left eyes, though his are at a different angle than mine. And yes, Outlander, my luck with Omega nodules is incredibly bad. But it could be worse. I mean, I got one as my very first drop. And then the other 2 I got from a single quest rewards screen. But if you just consider the, hang on a second, gotta check the member list. Okay, no one else has joined. Yeah, if you just consider the carves, and only the base carves, not the carver carves, you get, I think it's 6 carves per Omega. The chances of not getting any nodules from any standard Omega carves across 18 Omegas is still 33%. That's not exactly low. Like, yes, my luck has been bad, but it hasn't been legendarily bad. I was looking at my items reel and not at whether I was actually in the line for that. Omega's a pouncy boy today.
Still have fight in me.
That helped.
Stamina boost. No stopping.
Its eyes are on me. Just where I want them.
Thanks.
Come to your senses.
Yeah, I should have expected that, considering that I already saw a face shield generation during the previous phase. And apparently I wasn't spamming my buttons fast enough. Usually stun would be over by then and I would have been able to dodge and be fine. My character did a little motion and I thought he was getting up, so I stopped spamming buttons, but no, I was still stunned. take the wound? I'll take it then. Because it does need to be taken before it recovers. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what echo bubbles actually do. Wish I could have moved that, but I was in the middle of a full release.
You have to hang on.
Hello, glowy boy. Just gonna go ahead and stand in here. Kai, it was valiant, but next time maybe stay in the bubble. Oh no, I'm burning to death. I'm burning to death. I'm burning. Help. We're good. I think this is the first time I've ever seen Kai take enmity.
Quick first aid.
Thanks.
Let's take a moment to check our supplies.
Apparently, dude did not like that ice chunk that I dropped on him. Considering he immediately charged it. Actually, I'm gonna not go for that leg during this mount. Just because it seems like doing so is a good way to get a leg break while he can't fall down. Kinda surprised we haven't gone into DPS check mode yet. There it is. Finally, we got a Morble to help. Having the help of a Morble makes the DPS check nearly free.
Thanks. That helps.
It's also kind of funny that no matter how quickly you do the DPS check, Omega instantly gets to 80% by the time the shield pops up. Love when Mustard Bomb gets canceled.
That was a fine hit, Hunter.
Did we just put a wound on its energy thingy? Rear energy module or whatever it's called? Rear power module? Something to that effect. I've already got a shield generator, so this one on the floor now belongs to you. Alessa literally waved at Omega as it dropped aggro and decided to leave. And looking at the time, this will be ending at pretty much the perfect time for spooky times to start.
Target is down.
I should not have been sharpening there. That had to be control stick snapback, because I was pressing down on it to try and get to this. Oh, of course, I had to put it right next to where the glowy boy was. Well, at least we've got some shields for this. Alessa used the shields, but did not want to just sit in one place under them. Just call me MHWilds. No larboard for you, sir. Aw, man. We didn't get our knockdown because the leg broke on the focus strike that canceled Pantocrator.
That helps.
Leg break. And no module break for us. That thing has way too much health for being such an inaccessible break. Like, if it was exposed more often, it would be different. But it's basically only accessible when you get a knockdown, which only happens when you break a leg. It needs to be an easier break to get. Thanks for giving us the shield during the MRVs. Kind of hoping that would be close. Shield went away at the wrong time. And now we've gotten all the breaks that we are liable to get. Oh no, oh no, oh no, okay. Thank you, getting up in vulnerability. And nicely done on this last pre-spooky Omega.
Time to head back. Want to get a meal?
Now watch as I get no nodules. Yep, that tracks. Now, the question is, will it be spooky right away? It will not. So we have to leave this lobby. So let us return to title screen, save and return, see if that does it. And if that doesn't do it, then we'll just need to straight up quit the game for a moment and patch it, I suppose. Because it might be just little mini patch. And if we have to patch it, then that means we get to compile shaders twice in one stream. Oh, nope, we are spooky. Officially spooked. So the cats are dressed up as cats for Halloween. And we're rolling cat skulls instead of barrels.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Yep, special features. Limited time support hunter. Who? Whomst? All right, let's get this new hub ID in here. The last time we had a festival, we had Fabius as our special support hunter. It's possible that it's just him again. Yeah, it's just Fabius again. He can join us during festivals. I guess if you're doing Omega solo, having Fabius and Alessa gives you 2 lances who could potentially tank. It's not the worst.
See you again, Hunter. Step right up.
I like how we managed to do the weeklies by just doing Omegas and the Seregioses that I needed. So they want us to do basin quests, an event quest, Kranadaths, a high-rank New Udra, probably because AT New Udra is a thing now, and 1 tempered monster ranked 9-star or higher, G, New Udra. Though I will say I would like to do... Why am I looking at DLC? I know that there's new DLC. I haven't bought it yet because it just hit the store.
Okay, see you later.
Yeah, I would like to do AT New just solo before I do it in multi. Wow, what a spectacle! Oh. Such a milieu compels me to undergo a transformation of my own. Would you give me a moment to change? Yeah, go for it, Eric. You can change. Let's see what you look like. You have decided to become a wolf boy with a stoat around your neck and butterfly friends for some reason. Why the butterflies? They don't quite match the rest of the aesthetic.
Yes.
Now that is something. Well, far be it from me to swim against the tide. Shall I go and get changed then? Yes, you shall go and get changed then. So she's just your ordinary witch. But I will say, I'm glad she seems to have followed the... you're being haunted, Alma. But there is an old maxim that is very true. The bigger the hat, the better the witch. She has a big hat.
Come on over. My hammer is yours.
Do we have to go somewhere else to get... Gemma to change her outfit? Because there's got to be a new Gemma, right? There was for summer.
Wow. You sure got here
Gemma, are you not getting in the festive spirit, or do we have to actually pay for you to get in the festive spirit? You know what? We got to do a little bit of barrel bowling. Because we got new barrels. This... How? How is this going to work? Does it, like, just shoot straight forward? What? That's a big explosion, I'll give it that, but... I guess we got to try and land it in that little nook if we want to get the big points. I don't understand. Maybe I do understand. We can get a single throw A rank here.
Okay, roll out.
So if we just go right here and aim like there, then it lands in the little cubby and gets us a single throw A rank. If it stays in the little cubby instead of bouncing out like a fool. Seems today is going to be a good day to spend every ticket we have.
That was some fine rolling. Happy rolling.
Also, I don't think I've ever seen a barrel bowling setup with 2 large targets before, but then again, this is a festival, so it's gotta be special somehow, right? Okay, yeah, super easy single throw A rank. Yeah, it looks like if you just come here to be standing directly in front of this arrow, directly in front of the barrels, and then you aim right about there. Right there. It goes in the little cubby and stays there and gets you a single throw A rank. Easy. So easy. And no, Outlander, this isn't 112 rounds of barrel bowling stream. I'm not going to subject myself to doing it all at once.
Fine rolling.
Oh, look at you already being festive. Why does the cat get a bigger head than we do? That is unfair. So I need to save this as my Omega set. I think I already did. That was my set that I thought might be good for Omega, I think. Yeah, that's got bind res. So let's register over that. And now I gotta change to a water axe. And then change some things to better account for a fiery octopus. As much as I love my destroyer jewels, I think I will probably be better off with fire res. Yeah, my goal right now, at this very moment in time, is I want to take care of an AT New Udra solo so that I can then open that up to multi. And we do get insurance from the Dream Spell meal. Insurance and medic. Well, let's take a look at what this fancy new meal is. Looks like it's full of donuts and stuff. Oh, they're dressed up as cat marionettes. Not just as cats.
Here.
So a whole bunch of sweets and a slab of salmon on bread is what this meal appears to be. Gotta make this look like a water axe, because it is a water axe. How long until the diva? 18 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, here's the
You
plan.
again, Hunter.
We're gonna do multiplayer stuff until the diva, because we need to hear her, and then I can use the diva buffs for AT New Udra. So we've got Hirabami Harvest. Frenzy or Be Frenzied Upon has been around for a bit, but I do need to do it. That won't phase me for equipment. And Ultimate Berserker, which is just a 9-star Fulguranja, which we haven't had yet. I have done this 9-star Blangonga. Why doesn't it have the little... Oh, right, it doesn't have the little thing because those aren't check marks. Those are, you need to do this in order to get things on your wish list. I understand now. I was like, wait, I don't have a check mark on it. Why? Yeah, let's go ahead and beat up this chicken for potential holiday goodies.
Make sure you're prepared.
I'm also going to have to get on doing the quests that give the diving tickets, because I kind of neglected to get all of the ones I needed before the summer festival ended, because I thought it was going for a week longer than it really was.
New heights. I doubt there's anyone who could match you. According to the people of Azure,
I wish I was in sword mode so that I could
Gotcha.
get my parry of the light. Thing keeps on starting to flash as I move to axe mode. Specifically as I move to axe mode and am behind it instead of in front of it where you can... Well, I guess it had already had its weak point struck. Well, I would have parried the light there, but it got interrupted.
Now's our chance.
Nice KO. Locked myself in a move that I could not parry out of. One of these days, I will parry this light because I'm probably going to have to do this quest like 15 times to get all the tickets. I don't know if this is this season's main ticket quest or its sub-ticket quest. But it's certainly something that gives us something. Wing kept getting in the way of my focus strikes. Nicely timed para cats. At least I assume it was cats. That doesn't look like a para sword to me. That is one glowy monkey.
I made eye contact with it.
Poor chicken. How's this thing not Scully yet? It's just a Gypsaros. I see nothing to suggest that this is not actually a dead chicken.
Use this if you need some heals.
Right, I'm still on my Omega item set.
Time to go on the offensive. Great job, partner.
There we go.
This specimen is... I see. Oh, which would mean... Nice!
Okay, so this is the Dream Spell Catalog quest. Good to know. So this will be the one that gets us stuff that's new to this game instead of the stuff that's from Monster Hunter World.
Hello. How can I serve?
So, some new glasses. Aviator shades, not bad. And kitty glasses. And also this. Okay, so we can have it be our head. So we can just be a Gelodron. Or we can be wearing a Gelodron that is also our head. Or we can just be wearing a Gelodron who wiggles around, and I kind of love him. Shame that this is the top we're stuck with if we wear this Gelodron, but I love how he wiggles around. And I love how they make these two pieces effectively three. They didn't have to do that. Okay, Dreamwalker gear. Wide range and flare and ambush. Okay. Ooh. Not bad. And completely different. And then we got flare wide range sleep res, flare sleep res, ambush flare, and wide range flare. Slots leave a lot to be desired, so do the skills, but then again, this is stuff that anyone who has just gotten into high rank can do, pretty much. So they couldn't make it be incredible.
Leaving already?
How long until the diva? 5 minutes. That's not enough time to do a quest. We're going to do some more barrel bowling for a bit. onto this arrow, aim right there, roll. Oh. My setup was imperfect. Okay, so back to this arrow. Aim a little bit lower, mayhap, and a little further to the right. Right there. And we are in the cubby, but it bounced out. And just goes where it pleases. Okay. Apparently I need to reconsider my setup. Need to figure out what I did differently this time versus last time.
See you around. Okay, roll out.
Grats on your A rank there, Brandon.
Here you go, easy now.
560, not bad. Okay, what if we go right here? We're in, but we're out. Maybe right there? There we go. I hear an A rank happened over there too.
That was some fine rolling. Happy rolling.
We were in, but now we're out. Why does it sometimes stay in and sometimes bounce out? I don't understand the physics on this thing. All I know is you get it in that cubby, you get an A rank.
That was some
Hang
fine
on.
rolling.
Need to check something. A friend has asked me whether the Dullahan flame headpiece thing has the collar stuck to it. Or if that's... Oh. Oh, I thought I heard the diva starting, but no. Okay, let's see here. If we look here, the Dreamwalker looks like the collar embiggens when you have the chest.
My hammer is yours anytime.
Oh, the heaven.
It says the diva's voice of prayer resounds. Let's watch her show up. I don't recognize this one instantly. I don't dislike it, but that is probably my least favorite diva song that they have put in this game so far, and also I don't recognize it from previous Monster Hunter history. Alright, still got my insurance. The Omega loadout will probably work just fine, considering you're not supposed to capture these ATs. Or maybe you... Or, right, yeah, you can capture ATs. Just not in the challenge quests. And I am going to be doing this Atinu Udra solo first. Just because it feels better to solo things first before doing them in multi. And he starts in his house, which makes sense. Be cursed, ye shadowy flame.
The hunt is on.
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today. This heat, it really saps at one's health. And this is a good opportunity to enjoy a cool drink.
Wow, what a view!
I see this is a quest that will generate new Yaya upon defeating the big octopus. His eyes glow purple now. Okay, so we're already doing this. He's got a quicker recovery after his tentacle slaps. That isn't altogether surprising. They gotta make this quest 9-star somehow. Excuse me, game. That... Ooh, that's good. Okay, he pours oil on the floor and then ignites it with a little backward scoot. I think that's new too.
Hey, get out of there!
Yeah, this is our first 9-star AT, which, considering AT Uthduna already hit way harder than 9-star Uthduna, this is... I came here braced for him to be absolutely destroying my health bar. Though it seems having 3 points of fire res, or of the fire res skill, rather, plus the fire res from eating a meal, is certainly helping my ability to withstand his attacks.
Flying beam incoming!
That hurts.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
And I have now learned that countering the first slam gets me hit by the second one, which is not the ideal way to have things done. Alright, we're Dig and reemerge. Oh, but he doesn't reemerge into torching the ground always. Okay, so that's got some AoE to it. Honestly, I kind of like seeing that move. It gives us an opening to get a few hits in. And it's not too hard to avoid. This move too, provided I'm in a good position to avoid it. Outlander, I'm not sure I know what you mean by NG4. Oh, Ninja Gaiden. I confess to having never played a Ninja Gaiden game because, yeah, character action games where it's really heavy on the action generally aren't my thing. It can be argued that Monster Hunter is a character action game, but it can probably also be better argued that Monster Hunter is a monster action game. The focus is not on the cool stuff your character does or how swishy and swooshy you are, but rather on what the monster does and how you respond to it. That's more my speed.
Can't go back after riding one of these.
Look at this stupid octopus hanging out on top of boulders. Okay, this isn't an ideal sleep. I wish I could have had a full release ready. I also wish I could have landed that instead of looking a fool for everyone. There we go. 525. Not the worst wake up. I feel like the game needs better hit detection for when I'm trying to go for the weak point there. My hits so frequently get eaten up. Thanks, Granadath. My hits so frequently get eaten up by the tentacles, even though they absolutely go through the weak point. And, like, it's clear the weak point is what I wanted to hit. There's no question about that. The game's like, no, you do more damage to the tentacles. Surely you wanted to hit that with your slashing weapon. It's like, no, the weak point's not there all the time. I wanted to hit that because it gets me New Udra holding still for a bit. Ow. The 18 New Udra challenge quest that is inevitable is going to be interesting. That much is for sure. I hope we get some really cool pendants from that one. Probably should have waited until I had more meter before doing this. This is totally gonna miss. But you know what?
Set a bomb.
There's no shame in mega barrel bombs.
Bomb set.
Here you go, buddy. Okay, that did more damage than I would have. Well, one of them did. Or both of them together did better. One of them alone would not have done more damage than my wake up. Because my wake up did 500. Whereas the bomb did 445. But it is a lot easier to hit with a bomb. Okay, are we gonna get a turf war, or is this just gonna be Gravios being here to be annoying? Gravios getting his wing busted like it's nothing. I would use the flash flies, but New Udra's immune to flashes.
Inbound.
Every time he does this, not going for me, I don't get to even try to get his. Okay, explosion's a little bigger than it looks. Hi, Rathalos. Probably shouldn't have gone for this mount while Rathalos was showing up. It looks like Rathalos isn't even paying attention to this octopus, so it's all fine. Got a wound on that eye that I would love to take advantage of, but it's a little high up. This new Udra's just out here breaking wings left and right. Actually, I don't know if it was a left wing and a right wing, but it was definitely two wings.
Power up. Activate.
I don't know what I jumped off of, but the fact that I didn't take damage doing it is amazing.
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
On my way there.
was thinking it would. Right? Cannot parry the grab. Can parry that, but oh boy, standing in the fire is bad.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
I mean, hey, 300 free damage. I mean, it wasn't free. I took a hit to get it, but 300 damage. Ow. I'm gonna go ahead and stay out for that.
Pull out department later.
Don't mind breaking off a tentacle, but I would love to get that eye wound. Apparently I counted as standing in the fire there. I had the max potion in my mouth. I heard the heal noise. But the heal itself had not gone off yet.
You okay? Nothing broken?
So this octopus is absolutely going to go up to where we can use the forge on it, right? I was mashing, game. Thankfully that pin does, like, no damage. Though part of that's probably having had Rocksteady on, but... I wonder if this counts as the weak point strike, or I hit a win. That's definitely the weak point strike. Believe me, Alma, I have never once forgotten that I can carve materials from severed parts. Just need to go way over there to the severed part, and also he went the wrong way. That is not the direction to the forge. I guess we had to bring him there ourselves if we wanted him at the forge. Guess the secret really wanted me to grab some more chill shrooms for cool drinks. And now we're back down here. Ow. literally just broke one of those, so getting another one now is not going to be possible. I almost got charged. Oop. Messed that one up. Ow. And got punished for it.
Over here.
I would love to get out of there. This time, I do have a full release ready. Is full release the best wake up? No. Is it good enough? You betcha. Because while the initial wake up hit doesn't do as much as doing just a standard discharge, it's the hits that come after that I get for free that matter here.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Okay, I see he doesn't want me camping with the sleep toad. Oh, you went a little too far, bud. There you go. Let's see if I can't remove one of these rear tentacles with a full release on the wake up. I can.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Going back towards his house. I see there are some more rocks I could have dropped on him if I realized it and brought him under them.
This must be how the wind feels. I'll just hop on.
I need to restock my healing items desperately. Looks like all I've got left is my ancient potion and some dust. And that's another arm that belongs to me. And that's a tempered wound. Cool, love missing with that.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
There is one tentacle left to sever. But I don't think I'm going to get it. It's one of the rear ones. Those are annoying to get to consistently, let alone sever. But hey, we get to see him swirl all along that. I love that animation. You don't get to see it too often because he usually just goes through the wall. No going in your little house. I'll take a sneak attack. Never mind, I won't. Kind of amusing he wasn't aware that I was present. That was straight on the face and it still didn't count. Yeah. Wait a sec. It's a front arm that we're missing. No, it's also a back arm. Okay, we're missing two arms. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get both of those severed in time, so let's just drop a shock, toss some tranks, AT New Udra down. I got a gem out of that.
You alright?
I swear I've got more than just Gemma turned on as my post-quest things. Ooh, we got 2 tickets. And the fact that we can get tickets and talismans out of an AT now is nice. Makes it feel a little bit less like wasted time going for the AT instead of going for higher level stuff that gives also these. Not a one of them was worth it, but AT New Udra down. My hunter rank is now 3 of the same number, which is 3. Give me a brief moment here. I think I need to change something. With my display, I've just noticed something that is going to bother me if it cannot be changed. Okay. Now let's see what that AT New Udra gear is like.
Do you have any requests?
So aesthetically, it's New Udra gear. Let's see how it compares in terms of its coloration using this same pigment. That'll at least give us an idea of what the pigment changes. Okay, so it's, for lack of a better term, greasier. And how is it skills-wise? Hat's got 3 points of burst and 3 level 1 slots. I mean, 1 point of burst is worth more than, like, the other 4, but 3 points of burst is still not terrible. Chest, 2 points counter-strike, and 2 level 3 slots. That's potentially pretty nice. Gloves, resentment 3 with a 3/1/1. Again, potentially pretty nice. Burst 2, ambush 1, and a level 2 slot on the waist. And the legs give us speed eating 3, resentment 2, counter-strike 1 with a level 2 slot. Let's unequip all of those and see how these pieces compare to what I've already got equipped. So the hat gains 1 level 3 slots worth of value, but drops a level 2 and gains 2 level 1s. Slot value wise, this is pretty good if specifically you want lots of burst. But again, burst, the first point is worth like as much as the other 4. So going past the first point isn't as good of value as, say, having a point of weakness exploit on top of a point of burst. The chest versus my laggy mail. better level 3 efficiency, but it loses out on other things. So I wouldn't necessarily call it a direct upgrade. The gloves versus Ray Sandbrace's Gamma. We ditch Evade Extender for 3 points of Resentment, which is a damage skill. I mean, hey, if you've got red health, 3 Resentment is hard to go wrong. And it drops 1 level 3 slot, which is unfortunate. The waste, 2 points of burst in a level 2. That's... In terms of slot efficiency, yes, it's got more level 3s than the laggy waste, but one of those level 3s is forced into burst. The laggy waste is far more versatile. And then for the legs versus Duna Wildgreaves, Duna's got 2 level 3 slots worth. I don't think Resentment is a level 3. Like, the Udra Meyergreaves Gamma do have a lot of stuff on them. In terms of the slots worth of value, it is a lot. But it's not good value. I don't see anything except for maybe the gloves, if you really like having red health, being actually able to fit onto this set. The chest, you can make some really offensive stuff with 2 level 3 slots and 2 points of Counter-Strike. There is that. If you're using a weapon with a shield that can get Counter-Strike activated without needing to actually be knocked back, then this chest is probably amazing. I don't use one of those, and therefore this chest, the 2 points of Counter-Strike are nearly worthless. And I don't see the new Udra Gamma hat replacing the Ray Dow hat. The Ray Dow hat is one of the pieces that appears on a lot of sets just because weakness exploit, maximum might, stamina surge, level 3 slot. What is not to like? What's the new Udra set bonus again? Ah, do extra damage while resentment is a thing. I mean, yeah, if you're running a bunch of resentment, then there you go. Grab the gloves and the legs and then do more resentment damage. But yeah, I don't see the new Udra set working more than one piece into the standard armor sets that people have going on these days. And that one piece is going to be pretty much only for people who have shields. That's my thinking. Now, how about talismans? What talismans can we upgrade with new Udra stuff? The ambush charm, because why would it be something else? Is it only the ambush charm? I would have thought the resentment charm would also get a boost. Because it does. So also the resentment charm, no surprise there because it's new Udra. Yeah, if you're using a weapon that can consistently get you red health, then great. Otherwise, resentment's not great. Anyway,
Leaving already?
time to do multiplayer things again. At least in theory. So, Hirabami Harvest is going to be the other quest from this event. which, if I'm not mistaken, will give us the pumpkin gear. The whatever it's called. Harvest.
Accepted.
It'll give us something, that's for sure. Not doing no AT new Ujas right now, so we don't need no fire res. And off we go to defeat some wiggly boys.
Fired up. Yikes. Spikes. Those could come in handy on a hunt. There. That's our target. Another monster's horning in.
Another monster is not horning in, Cat. The other monster is part of the quest. Large dung pods are for cowards. These boys, they fight together.
Got it on the ground.
Flashes, on the other hand, are not for cowards. Everyone mad.
Bombs away.
How'd this one not get flashed?
Leave this to me. Heels inbound. Go on the offensive.
So many numbers.
All right.
interrupting my full release. This place is just littered with Hirabami tail shards. Wow, look at that new area it moved to. So new.
Looks like the monster dropped something.
Oh, you think? The monster dropped something. Where could that have been? Was kind of hoping. Oh well. Hey there, Curbster.
Great job, partner.
This thing's a trove of new data.
Oh boy, I got one harvest ticket. If I'm not mistaken, it's gonna take 13 to make all of the things from this quest.
Hello. How can I serve?
Yep, sure is the same harvest stuff from Monster Hunter World. So, Resentment Botanist with 2 level 1s, Mushromancer 2, Resentment 1, Constitution 2, Free Meal 2, Mushromancer 1. Constitution 1, Botanist 1, Free Meal 1, 2 level 1s, and Constitution 2, Botanist 2 with a level 2. Not a bad gathering set. And, like, I suppose the gloves here are pretty convenient to have if you're just starting in high rank. But yeah, that's that. And now, if we go to cat gear, Palco. I haven't looked at the cat gear yet. So, new Udra Gamma, of course it's a fire weapon. I don't recall there being that little circly thing on the back of his head in the non-Gamma version. And yet it is there, and in fact, bigger? Oh no, it's not bigger, it's that the ring around it is the same color as it. Okay, and what about the event stuff? Meowrionette. Yep, that sure is a Meowrionette. And Ghost Alpha. Yep, sure is the same ghost as we got before. With a fire weapon, because of course. Why would they give us something good like a status weapon for a cat? I don't think there are any new weapons with the stuff we got today.
Safe wanderings.
All right. Looking at the time, I got time for one more quest. And it's not from this event, but Frenzy or Be Frenzied Upon is a quest that I have not done. And therefore, it shall be done. Because it does give a special piece of equipment that I need to at least see.
I'm counting on you.
Hey there, Sakurai. Yeah, you're here for the last quest we're going to be doing this stream. But hey, that's better than nothing. And as usual, this quest takes place in the arena, but the fence is for cowards. I can't officially spend my tickets on it right now, but I can't even pick up a barrel bomb. Never mind. Not gonna bother then. I was gonna say I'm gonna throw this just for funsies while waiting for the quest to go. Well, this one's closer. Now the question is, are these frenzied monsters going to have more than like 3 health? Ah, yes, the Gypsaros Nersilla turf war. Actual predation events that we know for a fact happen in universe. Oh, you're just gonna leave the Gypsaros here, huh? And it's not gonna flash itself out of there? Because sometimes Gypsaros manages to get a flash out and keep itself from getting fully webbed up. Or fully stung or whatever. Yeah, it is nice that they gave us a turf war for an actual canon predation event. And nice that they gave us a quest that showcases said turf war easily.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
And already these frenzied monsters are lasting way longer than any other frenzied monster in the game has. Which I appreciate. The frenzy mechanic hardly exists with the frenzied monsters we have right now because they have no health. Press the wrong D-pad direction. Oh, they don't give us any things that cure poison in here, and I brought a set that, for whatever reason, doesn't have them. But that just means that I gotta pay more attention to what I am doing with regards to my health. And this chicken will never flash again. And it's definitely dead for reals. No one could possibly say different. It will never stop amusing me that I can offset Gypsrose's wake up from the play dead. This webbing was at a very weird angle. Nice wake up, Nersilla. I don't think I could have done 817 damage. That feel when you flash a non-flying monster out of the air?
Time to go on the offensive.
Oh, bye, Brandon. Good news is, this is the last quest, and it's probably pretty close to done anyway, so if you were going to DC, this was the time to do it. Or if I was going to DC, this was the time to do it. Whoever did the DCing, they picked a good time. That is a Scully Nersilla. Just shattered its claw with a bounce. And there we go.
Let's head back.
So we'll have to see what it is this gives. And once we have seen that, it'll be time to call it a stream. Oh boy, I got 3. It's the skull mask, and I got 3 tickets for it. Very nice. It is entirely possible that this will be the only time I ever have to do this particular quest. no Devo right now. Fireworks.
So magical.
And indeed, that seems to be the only time I ever have to do. Wow, Earplugs 3 and Intimidator 3 with a level 2 slot? That is
Watch that.
not a bad comfort piece.
Good.
And no skull ticket, anything for Cat. So yeah, I only have to do that quest the one time ever. So yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. Thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all that. Thanks, Brandon, for playing. And I will be back after dinner in approximately an hour and a half for some more Pokemon. See you then, friends. Where's my wave? These are shoutouts, not gestures. See you then, friends.